Good morning, everybody. You know very well, Amit sir, your computer teacher. Your computer book, New Computer Made Friendly, Part 3 for Standard 4. Now keep out Chapter 1, Introduction to Computer. Let us learn how a computer works with the help of the following activity. The rose plant takes in water known as input. The rose plant grows gradually, known as processing, and whenever the plant give you flower, known as output. A computer takes in the instructions you give. The instructions that you give to the computer is called input. As it is a machine, that's why it is not able to do any work on itself. Whatever instructions given by the users, computer just do the same. Water and sunlight through a process help the plant to grow. Similarly, the work done by the computer is called processing. The plant gives flower in the flowers in a computer. The results obtained is called the output. All machines generally follow these three steps: input, processing, and output. A computer is a machine. It also follows these three steps. Now we understood clearly that now find out whatever input, processing and output. Yes, this is known as input. Whatever now given the fruits in the juicer. And this is processing whenever start the mixer. And ready-made juice you have got known as output. At the same clothes input, making clothes as dress known as processing and shirt known as output. For example, when you add two numbers, say 2 and 5 on the computer, the following three steps happen. Step 1, type 2 plus 5 using the keyboard. This is input. The addition of two numbers is done inside the CPU box. This is processing. The result 7 is displayed on the monitor. This is output. Thus, the computer accepts the data, processes it, and gives a meaningful result. The process of input, processing, and output of the data is called IPO cycle. That means I for input, P for processing, and O for output. Is that clear? Computer system. Why we call it a system? As any one part of the computer, like monitor or keyboard or mouse, you will not able to do any type of work. To generate information from data, and data are the raw facts. Whatever your age, that means 10, 12, any numbers, or your name, all are data. In, information is meaningful data. A computer system has different parts that together make it work. These parts are hardware and software. Hardware, whatever you can see and touch, that means part of the computer, known as hardware. And software is the program through which you will able to do any type of work in the computer. Without software, computer like a car without driver. Is that clear? You play games on the computer. A game is an example of a software, and things such as the mouse, keyboard, monitor and joystick with which you play the game are example of hardware. You draw pictures using the mouse in Paint program. The Paint program is an example of software and the mouse is hardware part. You can touch or feel the hardware parts, but you cannot touch the software. Let us learn about the computer hardware and software in detail. Computer hardware. Computer hardware refers to the parts of a computer system that you can touch and feel, such as monitor, CPU, keyboard, mouse, printer, speakers, microphone, and headphone. In other words, computer hardware refers to all the electronic and mechanical parts of the computer system. Is that clear? Now you will, as your diary work, you will draw 2 hardware parts in your copy, and rest part we will learn next class. Okay, let's see you next class.